I've never been an equipment guy. I was never an equipment guy. Never in a million years would I thought I would be an equipment guy. But y'all, JFlowers has made me an equipment guy. It's a glorious case. It's humongous, but it is also built so well. This is the JFlowers Tactical Bag. It is made for traveling. It is made for daily use, and it is built like a tank. Now, I'm gonna be honest with the JFlowers case that I'm reviewing here because it's not perfect. I do have some gripes with it, but I'm also gonna list some details that every pool player should be thinking about when they're looking for a case so that you can find the best case that suits you. Because despite the imperfections and how much I didn't want it to be, this tactical case might be exactly what I needed. And just maybe, it'll be good for you too. Wait, let me back up, because this is the bag that I have used for years, and it's a cheap Amazon bag, fake leather. The straps are literally falling apart. The zippers are fighting me to open and has got literal holes in it. I mean, I thought I was fine and I was on a budget and I'm a minimalist, but over time I did realize that this is only gonna put my gear at risk. And then JFlowers sent me the tactical case and I saw how much more a Q case could be. So the first thing I love about this case is that the storage is genuinely ridiculous. You guys, this is a 6x8 case plus compartments for accessories and then some. So in terms of bang for buck, I just don't think you can beat the value of this case. I used to actually have to carry all my camera equipment separately and bring it in, sometimes make multiple trips when I was shooting a video. Everything fits in here, you guys. I understand that not everyone's going to be taking a camera to their local pool hall, but this fits everything that I need it to fit. Now, the thing that I'm really getting used to about this case is the fact that it's got more pockets than I know what to do with. There's just so much storage and it all fits. You would think that by showing all this gear in here that you wouldn't be able to close it, but it closes easily. It's fine. But here's the flip side to having all that room that I feel like we don't talk about. And no, it's not about encumbrance. I will get to that later. Psychologically, you feel like you just gotta fill the case, right? Now, if you have a lot of gear or other stuff that you like to carry in your case, like me, then this is no problem. But you have to ask yourself how much you have before you buy this much case. And I would be lying to you if I didn't say that I wanted to carry less. I don't want to carry this much stuff. This is just where I am. So for me, it's a perfect fit. Love number two. And here's something most people don't know because they've gotten such great love for their cues. JFlowers was actually a leather and case company before they ever made a single cue. Cases are where they started. That's why they're so high quality. Like, look at this. It's beautiful craftsmanship. Oh, and little known fact, JFlowers actually makes cases for other big brands, like Jacoby. So this isn't a Q brand slapping their name on a bag. This is their lane. Craftsmanship is something you get with this case, with all of their cases. It just comes with their territory. But for a company whose identity is in craftsmanship, I feel like you gotta give me a little bit more than two colors, right? You get black or gray with a splash of yellow. That's kind of it. Now, I like the gray, but I kind of wish that there was a cloth or nylon version or something with a little bit more color accents, because when the build is this good, two options kind of feels a little thin. I'm sorry, JFlowers. I love you. Thank you for all you've done, but you asked me to be honest, so here it is. Okay, moving on. Love number three, design. You guys, it has a really cool design. Check out this top-loading zipper flap that opens just by peeling it out. Ready? Watch this. 1, 2, cues right in there. You guys, it's so easy. I don't know if it's a proprietary design or what, but it's really interesting the way the clip works. Maybe a little over-designed, you know, for how much this thing costs. You get way too much for it. Now, I studied some product design stuff when I was in art school, and this is top-tier stuff. And on top of that, for what looks like being a monster case, which it is, the functionality of this feels really natural. And the same goes for the two slots that are just for your break and jump cues. On the underside of the handle, you have a whole entire compartment space that clicks together using these really strong magnetic clippings. And that's where I'm keeping this extension. I gotta have, come on, gotta have my donuts. got these pads so that you can very clearly either lay it on its front or lay it on the wall somewhere. It's actually really easy to carry. You can carry this with one shoulder. You can carry it as a backpack. I can just kind of go anywhere in this thing. It doesn't feel hefty. It doesn't feel gigantic. It feels right. Oh, that's what I should mention. For a case this size, it's actually crazy light. It's something like 4 pounds when empty. I don't know. The ease of use of this thing is pretty dope. Now, guys, for a case that is so well designed, they did miss one spot. Down here where the cues slide in, there's only one spot here where there's a little bit of dead space, right? You can feel it's not really full. It's not that I can't put stuff in there. It's that it's a little bit hard to access. So I kind of wish that there was like a little zipper flap down at the bottom of the case. But honestly, I'm making mountains out of molehills at this point. It's a great case. It's just that one little area. So maybe I'm being overly critical, but I owe it to myself to be as critical as possible. Now, I'm not going to be reviewing what's inside my case today. That is a whole series of equipment reviews that are coming, but just to show you what I'm playing with, I got the JFlowers Calcutta 1. It's wrapless, it's beautiful. I'm also using it with the lowest deflection shaft on the market, the SMO carbon shaft. And I love how there's matching ring work. It just looks so gorgeous. And my brake cue is the loaded brake cue. It's the upgraded version of the BRKR, which is the cue that led me to discover JFlowers. And I'm also using the RPG jump cue. It's really pretty stuff. They are all absolutely stacked with features and customizability. But again, all that stuff will be in later reviews. I promise it's coming. So here's my actual take on this case. Is it for everybody? No. If you carry 1 or 2 cues and you're just going to league night, you probably don't need this. But good news for you is that they actually make this same exact tactical case in a smaller 4x4 design. But if you have to haul lots of gear like me, multiple cues, traveling, extra accessories, like the way this thing is designed practically makes it bigger on the inside. I'm genuinely not sure there's better cases for the size and price. Oh my gosh, I didn't mention prices. The 6x8 case is $329 right now, and then the 4x4 case is $279. I get that that's not nothing, but the value you get for the case you get, honestly, I think that price is seriously hard to beat. Now, I know it's not perfect. These are just my honest thoughts, right? Regardless of JFlowers being a sponsor, but if you want to check it out, please use my link or scan the code. So thanks for watching, and until next time, happy shooting.